Alright, so I got a poll question on a website today. It said, should it be legal or should people have the right to shoot down quadcopters that trespass on their property? Actually, they use the word drones. I think it's kind of a misnomer when you're talking about RC quadcopters, that are used for civilian purposes. Obviously, that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, I got that poll question. And you know what? This makes for an interesting topic here, at least to me. Should property owners have the right to shoot down a quadcopter that's trespassing on their property? I voted at the poll, yes. I believe that they should have that legal right. However, my view is not without nuances. And I want to address two people, well, the two parties that would be involved in this case, both the quadcopter enthusiasts and the property owners. Long and short, you really shouldn't be flying on anybody's property without their consent. Now, I know you'll make mistakes as a quadcopter pilot. I know I have. And most property owners are going to be understanding of those mistakes. Most. But that still doesn't give us license just to go recklessly fly on other people's property. And it doesn't give us license to not try to mitigate the chances of that happening. Plain and simple. Now, property owners. On this one, while I believe, you should be able to do this, you should also check with your state and local laws and ordinances before you actually make that decision, right? And another thing is that you should also, aside from just considering the safety of other people, because by the way, the law will hold you to a standard if you shoot a quadcopter down recklessly and damage somebody else's property or injure somebody else, but also from a moral perspective too. And what do I mean by that? It's just simply taking some time to think, okay, is this quadcopter here, is the pilot doing this out of malicious intent or just utterly reckless intent? Or is it just somebody who made a mistake? Be it a teenager, who's just learning to fly, or even an adult that's just learning to fly like me. Or is it, somebody who may not be fully aware of the consequences of their actions, such as, again, as I say, maybe a kid. And I mean, let's be frank here. I mean, even if you do have the legal ability and you can shoot down that quadcopter safely and it just belonged to a kid that just didn't know what he's doing, and you could tell that, and you still do it anyway, you still shoot down his quadcopter anyway, well, dude, you're a fucking dick, and you're totally not cool. But on the other hand, if that person is somebody who is, spying on you with the quadcopter or flying that quadcopter over your property to harass you, or if you told them like 1,000 times not to do it, okay, I'm perfectly understanding in your position at that point. Quadcopter pilots on this one, this is going to be one of those hobbies. I got the feeling that anywhere from 6 months to a year, I'm probably going to have to be doing videos. Well, I'm probably going to be doing videos for, in defense of our legal ability to use these. If, for say, people abuse quadcopters, or maybe not even that. Maybe there does come a movement out there to ban these things or severely restrict the ownership and use of these things. It's not too far-fetched to believe. But, I'm just going to say, the less respect you have of other people And the more reckless you get with these things, and you know, I'm kind of guilty of making my mistakes with this quadcopter too. You can see the first major quadcopter crash I had, obviously. I've since learned from that mistake, and I'm a little bit more cautious with how I fly it now. But, again, as I say, the more ammunition we give them by messing up with these things, or abusing our ability with this, the more chances that that a movement is going to arise to put some serious legal restrictions on these things. So that's just another food for thought, guys. Anyway, let me know your opinion. Comment on the video, rate the video, and y'all have a nice day.